I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE tonight. We're going to talk about Brittney Griner being found guilty in Russia, and they want to give her 10 years in prison. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Brittney Griner has been found guilty in Russia, and the prosecutor has asked for nearly 10 years in prison. I'm going to read you part of this article from People magazine. Russian prosecutors have asked the court to sentence Brittney Griner to more than 9.5 years in prison as the WNBA star drug possession trial in a Russian court wraps up. On Thursday, the prosecution and defense made their closing arguments. The 31-year-old Griner's trial, according to the Associated Press. A verdict in the trial and sentencing are expected Thursday evening. Griner's lawyer, Maria Volodymyr, told the New York Times on Thursday, after previously saying they expected the trial to end later in August. In addition to the nine-year, 6-month sentence, the prosecution has also asked that Griner is fined 1 million rubles, which is roughly equals $16,600, according to the Times. On Wednesday, another one of Griner lawyers, Aleska Blakovich, told the Times that Griner will have an opportunity to make a final statement before her verdict is read on Thursday. The trial, which started on July 1st and has continued on after Griner pleaded guilty to bringing cannabis oil into Russia, has seen Griner and her defense team argue that the Phoenix Mercury star inadvertently brought the product to Russia and that she had used the product medically in the United States. During Tuesday's hearing, the 7th in Griner's trial, Griner's lawyer called in forensic chemists who testified that the arresting officer did not properly examine the cannabis oil in her possession in accordance with Russian law, according to CNN. Volodymyr also said after the hearing ended that the examination results were incomplete and did not show the amount of THC in the product. We all know this. When you go to a foreign country, and Brittney Griner should know better than anyone else because she has played basketball across seas. You know that WNBA players only make about $1,000. So many of them play in foreign countries, which they pay more to supplement her income. And one of the places where they make more is Russia. She knows the rules and regulations in these foreign countries. She pleaded guilty. She said she had the cannabis oil. You know, ever since hostilities have started between Russia and Ukraine, and you know, if Vladimir Putin has a pawn, he will use that pawn against his enemies. And the United States is an enemy of Russia because they're sending billions of dollars to the Ukraine. And we also know that Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State, has offered Victor Bout for Brittney Griner. If you know anything about Victor Bout, he's one of the worst arm dealers in the whole damn world. He's like the Lord of Arms, okay? And Russia did not take him back for Brittney Griner. So Vladimir Putin right now is playing a hard game. You got involved with Ukraine. Now, if we got a pawn, we're going to use it. And this goes to anybody. If you ever saw a show, it's called Locked Up Abroad. It's on the Discovery Channel. Is it Discovery or National? Well, this show shows you when people go to another country and they get caught with drugs, the time that they spend in jail. Russia is one of those countries that went through a lot after the Afghanistan war with drugs flooding the country. And you know, when you over in Southeast Asia, you know the crimes that they put you through over there. You might not see the daylight from prison ever in those countries. So Brittney should have known. Yes, if she was in America, she would walk home. She would get no time because she was using it for medicinal use. But other countries have laws, and Russia is not America. That's why, as Americans, we have to learn to respect other countries' laws. And it's not more that she had the cannabis oil, it's that they feel as though you don't respect our laws. Now, I believe that the United States will eventually come up with a deal to have her sent home. Okay? Because they have another American over there named Paul Whelan. So they want Paul Whelan and Brittney Griner to come back home. But it's something that they said they also want someone from Germany. So we'll see what happens. But after today, that Brittney has been found guilty, and they're talking about giving her 9.5 years for having some cannabis oil, that's a little bit too damn much. But we also have to understand they are not living under American law. This is Russian jurisprudence. This is how they dispense punishment. And they're going to give her harsh punishment to let her know, to let America know, you're going to respect Russian authority. I want to thank you for listening to this quick take on BLACKSITE. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button. Also, share this video.